Thanks so much, Ashley. As you can imagine, especially from Ashley's live report there, road conditions are declining by the minute. A lot of drivers who slid off the roads today needed a little extra help getting back on track. We continue our winter weather team coverage with THV 11's Frederick Price live near Interstate 30. Frederick, tow truck drivers had a pretty busy day today, didn't they?
Yeah, Marlisa, as Ashley just mentioned, refreezing is going to be a big threat overnight, and judging by the semi-trucks that are sliding and have jackknifed over the highways right now, that's going to be a big issue for those tow truck drivers. I caught up with two earlier who say today, as you mentioned, has been very busy, but they are prepared to keep people off the roads as this winter weather system leaves us.
As the sun goes down here tonight, this is all going to harden up, and it's going to make it a lot more dangerous.
Tim Moody with J-Hook Towing and Recovery is comparing some roads to an ice rink.
It's going to be just like driving on ice.
Earlier Thursday, he says the company got more than 60 calls from drivers who were stuck in the ice.
Whatever weather, we have to be out there to save somebody's life.
He and his drivers, he says, are working into the nighttime hours on standby to help anyone who decides to brave the slippery streets.
They've been sleeping in their truck some, trying to get naps, till this rush hits.
They aren't the only tow truck in town responding to a number of calls for help.
Since the weather started, we've done about 100.
James Harrison was prepared for a higher number of calls, but he believes perhaps people learned their lesson from our last winter storm.
Last year, we had a lot more people get out on the roads. I think that taught a lot of people a good lesson to stay at home.
Of course, black ice creates a threat on the road, but Harrison wants to remind you that being out by yourself in the dark during a winter storm is never a good idea.
I mean, if you go off into the woods and you're knocked unconscious, you could be there long enough that you could get so cold.
He's hoping Friday will be the best day for roads to thaw out. His best advice: if you have to be out and about, check before starting your vehicle.
If it's still hard and icy, just don't do it. If it's slushy, that gives you a lot more traction than if it's hard and icy.
Back out live now. Take a look at my boot right now. This right here is solid ice. Just in this one spot that I've been standing in, I've been slipping and sliding everywhere. So just imagine what that's like if you're in your vehicle. I'm gonna kind of do what my buddy Ian Russell did the other day. Put up this sign here, stay home, because sometimes it's better to read things, right? That's the advice that we have for you. We've been telling you all night long, and we're going to continue to tell you that as long as these roads are treacherous. We're live in Little Rock. Frederick Price, THV 11 News.